Hello, everyone. This is Pamela Brown of Business Queen Unlimited, and today I'm here to talk to you about breaking generational curses and creating a new reality for yourself. Last week, I talked about how Black women are taught to be powerless. So today is a continuation from that. In the last video, I talked about how our ancestors were conditioned for servitude status, basically. They developed within it was indoctrinated into them a servitude consciousness. And because they didn't heal from that, because they didn't have someone that said, okay, this is not beneficial for you, it got passed down from generation to generation. And I talked about how that can affect you on the job. If you feel trapped and stuck in a job and you want off and you don't see a way out, no matter what you try to do, everything seems to put you two steps behind instead of two steps forward. This is why. It's because that servitude consciousness is keeping you stuck in this hamster wheel, like you can't get off. So until you break that consciousness within you that's acting subconsciously, then you won't be able to rise above your circumstances. You won't be able to rise to your throne, to your place of power and authority, to your divinely decreed place in the world. You won't ever be able to feel powerful like you really meant to feel powerful. And so today I'm talking about breaking that generational curse and creating a new reality for yourself, a new reality that goes from feeling like you're the victim to feeling empowered. So my whole brand is about knowing yourself to be a queen. And what a queen means to me is being in command of your life, being connected to your inner truth and living it. So there's no way you could operate from the servitude consciousness and be a queen at the same time. Your queen is your true identity, it's your spiritual DNA. Because you're connected to the supreme creator, the supreme royal being, you're royal, you're spiritual royalty. So that's why you're a queen, but you have to develop that within you. You have to birth the queen DNA, activate the queen DNA. And so you can't be in that servitude consciousness and be royal at the same time. You can't think of yourself. And if you need to go back to the video, to how Black women are taught to be powerless video, to know what I'm talking about, then go back and watch that. But beware, there may be some things in there that offend you, but it's only me coming from my heart and coming from truth that I really truly want to liberate you. So you can't think of yourself as being inferior and being a queen at the same time. And if you want to know if you are operating from an inferior mindset, if you believe that you are separated from God, separated from the Creator, or if you see yourself at the mercy of something or someone outside of yourself, you are operating from an inferior consciousness. So you can't be in the inferior mindset and be a queen, empowered queen at the same time. You can't see yourself as a victim, as things happening to you in being a queen, because a queen recognizes herself as a co-creator. A queen recognizes herself as in command of her life in the form of her thoughts and her beliefs and her emotions. You can't be a queen and at the same time believe that you're worthless, that you're inadequate, that you're broken. Those don't live in the same world. A queen knows, in fact, an inner knowing that she is a co-creator. Nothing or no one in the world has power over her without her consent. And that's not to even say that I'm not saying that she's over God. What I'm saying is that she sees herself, she knows that God lives in her. So therefore she sees herself as having the creative power of God within her. She has the power of God within her, so she has the ability to create her life, her destiny, as she desires it. A queen knows that she is divinely worthy and inherently perfect. And inherently perfect doesn't mean that you never make mistakes. It doesn't mean that you don't have flaws. It means that you see yourself as whole, that you're encoded with everything that you need and desire to bring your life into fruition, that life that you truly desire deep down. To be that woman, that powerful, fierce woman that you know you can be. That's what inherently perfect is. Inherently perfect, meaning knowing that your true identity is of a God being because God lives in you. A queen does see herself as powerless because the power of God lives in you, and therefore you have the power to create what you desire. A queen knows that she's the master of her experience. A queen knows that she's here to leave a legacy for her children's children, and as she heals her ancestors and she heals her ascendants. A queen knows her worth. And queens are not afraid to speak their truth. Now, sometimes you may be in situations where you feel like someone has power over you. For instance, if you're on a job and you feel as if I speak my truth, if I speak my mind and stand up for myself, even if I do it in an assertive, respectful way, I'll get fired. That's not a queenly position. That's a victim position. And it may be so. But a queen realizes that she can always, no matter what, the power of God is within her. So therefore, she has the power to create opportunities for herself. If one door closes, another door opens. So having the power with standing strong within yourself, standing strong within your inner strength and your inner power, to realize that ultimately it's you and God. No one else has power over you. God is within you, so you are a co-creator of your experience. Therefore, you are in control of every thought, every belief, every emotion. And as long as you create that inner relationship with the Creator that lives within you, then you will have the instruction as to what to do, where to go, how to overcome the situation. You don't have to stay in a situation where you're feeling abused every day. That's not your lot in life. You are meant to live royally. You are meant to live powerfully. You are meant to reign on your throne, pretty much. So the takeaway for you today, if you so dare, is to drop every belief that you have that you are separate from the Creator. Because like I said in the last video, if you believe that you are separated from the Creator, you have separated yourself from your very power. The only true power in the world is spiritual power. And if you have to take your power back, when you stop believing that someone or something outside of yourself has power over you, that's when you're able to take your power back, knowing that God lives in you. God is in you. So drop every belief that tells you that you are separate from the Creator. And it may take a little while because for some people this is new. But you were never separated. You were born in divine perfection. So if you haven't gotten my free course, Reclaim Your Feminine Power, the link is in the comments. And if you haven't joined my my Facebook group, private Facebook group, Emerging New Being Queen, the link is also in the comments as well. And I hope you have a magnificent, wonderful, beautiful day and love the queen that you are. Bye for now.